festive podcast for our first episode of 2025. So we have these brilliant athletes, sportswomen, or whatever you want to call them here, and we're going to be asking them questions about sports, how they balance their academic life, and their overall, experience being athletes. So, first question is that, coming to KGS, there are many new admissions, many new people. So what tips you have for them, for people who are unfamiliar with sports coming into KGS?
Alright, so basically we get a gist of everything we do, all of our sports, through PE. So I think that is the best way. And in summers we also have Atlas camps. All of us were part of the Atlas camps. We all even trained people, all the new admissions. So I think the best thing to ideally do is be a part of the Atlas camp. And also, if you can't do that, just show up in PE. That's the best thing.
Even our inter-houses, I don't think a lot of schools have those.
Yeah, even if you're scared, there's no harm in just showing up and trying your best. And there's always your house captains teach you different things and stuff about.
Okay, so another question that we have is, what was your favorite thing about the inter-houses that have just happened?
Definitely
it's the friendly competitions. Because everyone during the match, everyone's so competitive, and it's just fun to be with all your friends and
music thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The vibes are just really good, and after everyone's getting along, even no matter what happens during the game.
Even if you lose, even if you play horribly, it's just fun.
We all were dancing.
5 minutes.
Even if
Exactly.
it's fun. And that's what makes it inter-house.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just fun. It's a fun, friendly, non-competitive game.
So a lot of you all are your in-house teams as well as your school teams, and Alina, you do MUN as well. So how do you balance sports with your other academics and co-curriculars as well?
So for me, what I do is I ensure that all my work is timely being done. So that if I have sports in the morning, I actually have all my homework done the night before. Or if I can finish everything the night before, I do it in the car. In the car is my go-to. I do all my work in the car, especially because for me commuting between for practice, then tuition, and then MUN practice, I spend a lot of my time in the car, which is why I do a lot of my work in the car. So I think that's a pro tip I'm going to give everyone. Have data all the time. Have your iPad, just work in the car.
Okay, this is a bit of a fun question. I don't know if you guys have these, but do you have any pre-match rituals or superstitions that you have to do?
So Shanzeh and I have this dance that we're not going to do it right now, but it's this one dance, and
We're supposed to relive it later. Don't worry, you can do it for us.
So it just motivates the team, and
it's just funny.
It's just fun.
We look like a joke, but it's just funny.
And after every match, KJ's tradition is Tara.
Yeah.
So everyone does that.
So is there anything you have to do before a match? When I come to school, I have to wear my full length socks. For the rest of you, do you have anything that you specifically make sure you do?
We just go to each other, motivate each other. We high five each other a lot.
We just go about the competition.
Yeah, we just evaluate everyone, and we're okay, that person, we can cover them, and we just strategize. That's strategize. Yeah.
So many of you all play different sports volleyball, netball, etc. So do you think playing these sports helps you sports day events
Of course.
track?
Yeah.
Especially, so another big thing is you don't really have time with tuitions and everything you do. You don't have time to go to separate. Especially in 11th grade. You don't have time to go to the park for training and other stuff like that. So doing netball and stuff, it gives you that extra activity that builds your muscle for sports day that otherwise you don't have the time for.
And apart from that, also builds up so much confidence that you require
exactly.
to participate in
100%.
So the Atlas summer program, I remember Shanzeh was my netball coach. So what would you guys say about that? How do you think it was helpful for you guys also in a training aspect, but also for new admissions who are new to the school, haven't seen the campus? What do you think?
No, there were actually a lot of new admissions who did this summer. They were really, really good. They've never played netball in their old school before, but now I think she was vice captain of the inter team.
Yeah, and then she got
she
to
was
school
she
team.
was
So it also builds your relationship with the teachers because they get to know you early on, and that's a really big factor into getting into the school teams because if they don't know your name, then how are you gonna
there's not much you can do during your PE lesson or in school.
So this is that's the only time you have to really actually invest in.
Connect with your other teammates.
Yeah, exactly.
We connected a lot during the
Because for sports, one thing that you need to have is chemistry, and you can only build that chemistry from little steps, and those little steps are summer camp, just like being with the people and stuff like
And
that.
for new admissions, it's also good, like, it helps you build friendships early on
Yeah.
before, like, going into the actual school year through at the summer camp, because you meet all those other people doing the same thing as you.
So how did each of you get into sports in the first place? Like, were you like from the start? Like,
So actually, one of our biggest like motivations was Mrs. Bernard.
Mrs. Bernard.
So she like in 8th grade, she made this like these like 5 people who were like going to every single team and everything, and we just like did like the team. That's what she called it. So we just like started like building up from 8th grade because of like her motivation and like pushing us and everything. So,
And now Miss Humera
Yeah.
is a
And now Miss Humera.
aspect in it, yeah.
and we just like we grew to love like netball, volleyball, like all these other sports.
So, on the topic of your coaches, what is like the best piece of advice your coach has like ever given you, and like which one?
Best advice.
Best
that
advice.
I've gotten is probably from Miss Bernard. She was always talking about like you have to always keep a balance between your sports and academics because you can't get anywhere if you don't.
And also,
Yeah.
one of her biggest like things was that she always told us to be humble in everything that we did. So that was like one of the biggest things that like stuck with us.
Sometimes like in all these tournaments, it's not always like fair. Like
Especially like
you like have to like not lose.
you have to learn how to
Try not to get rage baited.
Also for me personally, I remember one thing that really stuck with me, which was also from Mrs. Bernard, was that when we landed after coming back from like Nats from Islamabad, Miss Bernard like came up to me and she was like, just like keep going, keep doing what you can because you're gonna go a long way, and that stuck with me. That gave me motivation to actually do things because knowing that someone saw the potential in me to actually do things was like the biggest
like
confidence booster
she
ever.
scouted us out from the beginning, and
Yeah.
like that's what made us like be so like prominent in the sports that we like ended up playing till now.
And she also told us to like always even if we're losing, keep our confidence.
Yeah, like just stay humble and like never be overconfident.
so a lot of you have like not taken part in like many matches. So like, what's the funniest thing that has happened in a match? Like,
Okay, so last year in Interhouse, Soha fully like tackled me in basketball for no reason.
Just get the ball.
She fully crawled under my leg and pushed me like
No, the funniest thing happened yesterday when Shanzeh started like jabbling and she fell.
And oh my god, and during nationals last year, Shanzeh started crying mid-match. No, not 2 years ago. Shanzeh started crying mid-match and we were all screaming at her like, "What are you doing? Like, get a hold of yourself." Because that's like another case, like when referees are really unfair to you, you just lose your cool. But now Shanzeh's going a long way.
Yeah,
Last
proud of you.
in the netball interhouse, Alina decided to fall every time she came.
Oh my
god! In the basketball interhouse, Alina started to hold on my shirt and she was
Okay, if you could introduce one new sport to the school, which one would it be? Because I know you guys play like paddle, pickleball, stuff like that. Any sport.
Oh yeah, a new sport. I would want to make my own sport and we'll call it the Alina Farhan sport.
Okay, that's what we were really asking.
That joke didn't
An
land.
existing sport.
Okay, an existing one.
Honestly, paddle's been super
Exactly,
popular
paddle.
these days. It's just like an easy way to stay active for everyone who can't like it doesn't have enough stamina for like
tennis
other sports like that.
Also, it's a very aesthetic sport. Like everyone's just gonna play it for the sake of being like aesthetic and like there.
No,
Yeah.
but like it actually is a really fun sport.
Yeah.
And I feel like it'd be good to incorporate that into like our
Guys,
Having
never
a
know.
paddle
By next
court,
year we'll
bro.
have a paddle court.
We should.
That's how I will build it.
So like you guys have taken part in like sports throughout the years now. So if there's one skill that you've learned in sports that's helped you in your life as well, aside from just sports, so like a skill that's transferable to other aspects of your life.
Definitely teamwork and just like giving it your all, no matter like how bad of a position you are in.
and just patience. Like
Yeah,
it's like
and not like losing your temper.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it's really like not that deep.
it's not. You just have to stay calm and like that'll just like help.
Okay, this is not really sports related, but given that you guys have gotten so close because of your sports, if you had to describe each other in one word, which one would it be? And this word has to very much encapsulate that person.
Okay, we're gonna start from here. So give your first word.
Okay, but who are you describing?
Okay, we're gonna start with Soha. For Soha,
How about you give a word and we just guess who you're describing?
Okay, yeah, do that.
Let's a little bit crazy and
She's looking at her. Looking at you. Oh, okay. Wait. You said a little bit crazy and
yeah, over the top. A little bit too excited all the time as well. Alina.
A little too excited every single time.
Yeah. Too much energy.
Oh.
Okay, who was it?
Okay, too much energy that gave it away. Me.
Shanzeh?
Okay, Shanzeh. Shanzeh, give a word.
Take your time.
Anytime now.
Okay. Okay, someone else go. I'm sick.
Okay, Alizeh.
Annoying.
Shanzeh. Okay.
Oh wait,
I already have mine.
Okay, sorry.
Someone who just forgets the rules at times.
Guys, you know these are supposed to be positive, but like you can also
Hardworking.
yeah. Okay.
Wait, what's I'll give you yours. I'll give you yours. Annoying.
Okay, I already said that. So like,
Yeah.
Confident.
She's
Confident.
really confident. Persistent. And motivating.
Yes. Hardworking
Mashallah.
as well.
Hardworking as well.
Hardworking.
Definitely.
Okay, let's move on.
So like coming to the end of it, like, would you guys want to give any pieces of advice to anyone out there who wants to like get into sports, particularly if they feel intimidated that they're not good enough or anything? So any pieces of advice?
guys, don't be scared. Put yourself out there.
Yeah.
This, if you don't do it now, it's never gonna happen. Like, you just have to put yourself out there. Work hard in PE. Work hard in inter-house. Just do it.
Also, it's never too late. Like for me and
Like,
Alizeh.
it really doesn't matter. Like, you're just trying something out. So even if you're like,
Exactly.
you don't have to be
good. Like Shanzeh isn't that good. Anyways, no, that's not the point. But me and Alizeh, I think both of us have been playing sports since like the second we were born. But like for them, it was like a little gradual process. So it's like even they weren't there from the beginning. When we were there from the beginning, we weren't good either. So we
It's
all
just that
learned.
They tried so much harder than like
Yeah,
everyone else,
exactly.
which is what made them
So
so
you have
like.
to keep like being persistent and
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to practice and you have to like
And don't get like put down by small like challenges. Just like you have to keep pushing. Like one barrier is like
Not the end of it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Breaking barriers. Also, guys, small.
Starting something.
Yes, just watch out. Watch out. It's coming. It's coming.
2 months ago.
It's coming. Slow and steady wins the race. So breaking barriers is coming. Keep an eye out for it. We're doing something related to sports, and it's gonna help the entire community. So just watch out.
Thanks for the promotion.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Guys, that's all the questions we have for you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your days.
Thank you
You're
so
busy
much.
athletes, academic schedules. But yeah, that sums up this episode.